Talk through that match and how you were able to pull it through, because it looked like you were starting to kind of flag a little bit in that second set.
Yeah, I started the match really well. First set, just dictating points, playing heavy with my forehand, moving her around, and then second set, I went up a break 2-1, and then lost 6 games in a row. I kind of just went away from my game a bit, started getting a little bit stubborn and, a little flat physically. Started to get a little nerves, a little tired, tense, and then, I was able to, find a way in the beginning of that third set, and then kind of just roll through it. I knew, physically, if I was feeling a little bit tired, even though, this is only like my 5th tournament back, I knew, she's pretty fit, so she's been playing all year, and but I could tell during the points that she was getting a little bit tired, so that kind of gave me a little bit of confidence, knowing that okay, if I kind of just go back to what I was doing in the first set, or try to just move her around a bit, play heavy, make it a little bit more physical in that sense, I knew that I would get a lot more opportunities in that third set.
When you say you were being stubborn in that second set, stubborn in what way? Like falling too far back, trying to hit too big? Like, what was the stubbornness?
Yeah, trying to play too flat. All these girls play through the court so well, so flat, and what I do is so different. I play heavy with my forehand. I can push people off the court, push them back, and then be able to take control and, move them around and hit off the court instead of through. So I kind of fell into the pattern of, trying to play a little bit through, and I'm not as good maybe as some of the other players at doing that. So I just kind of went away from my game and was kind of trying to make it a little bit less physical, because I felt like my legs were getting a little tired, just from nerves and a lot of stimulation, and but yeah, I was able to just kind of come back there and stick to the game plan.
How fun was that? I mean, I know that obviously the legs were feeling heavy,
Yeah.
and it was getting a little nervy there, but nice
Yeah.
crowd out there.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool atmosphere playing out there on Louis. I mean, I was pumping up the crowd a little bit in the second game of that third set when I went to serve. They were cheering me on, and got me a little bit fired up there. And then there was that game at 3-1 in the third set where I got that drop shot and just hit a pass line and was pumping them up, and then a little bit towards the end, and then I served it out really well. I think that was the best game that I played the whole match, and hopefully I can play that way the rest of the tournament.
Are you surprised to be in the third round? Are you not surprised? Like, what's your
surprised but not surprised. Surprised because, Grand Slams, everybody comes to play to win. You want to try and go as far as possible in the Grand Slam. That's kind of what you're playing for. Fifth tournament back. I haven't really found my game yet. I'm not playing my best tennis. I'm not super fit. I'm playing good enough. I'm finding a way. I'm competing really well. So, I think, just me competing and fighting for every point, I think, is what's getting me in the third round. And I hope to go a little bit further.
Was that Shanae in your box?
Yeah, Shanae. Okay. Yeah, Shanae Perry.
She working with you? Or?
Yeah, this week.
Yeah? Okay.
This week. Yeah, she's
like meme icons,
Yeah. She lives in New York, so we've been talking for a while, and then I was like, all right, let's just do it. Let's test it out. See how things go, and it's easy for her because she's right here, and I was like, all right, so let's do it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Recovery-wise, how has the recovery been? Have you been able to slip into tournament mode yet? Does this feel familiar again now at this stage, or is it still feeling a little new, foreign?
Yeah, no, it feels familiar. Okay. It feels familiar. I mean, I was lucky enough to get a couple matches the last couple weeks. And high-level matches against good players. And I mean, recovery-wise, I wake up, I feel fine. You know, I'll do everything I can to recover and get ready for the next one.
And the legs, that was just fatigue. It wasn't like anything that you were specifically concerned about
Yeah,
injury-wise or anything?
no
Okay.
injury, no injury. Just a little bit of nerves.
All right.